I was living in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I remember I had this really big dream to move out to California all throughout high school. At the age of 2, I was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. The doctor said I wasn't going to be able to read, talk, or be able to advocate for myself. My grandmother, Gloria Hamilton, she was a Christian. She prayed for me for years that I would be able to do all the things that the doctors said I wasn't going to be able to do, and to live a life that nobody could ever imagine. All the things my grandma prayed for when I was diagnosed with autism, it came to life after she passed away. I became so depressed, trying to be somebody that I wasn't, and just becoming a major jerk to everyone, especially my mother, and she didn't deserve me being so mean to her. It was fall semester 2014, and I was starting my first semester of college. I failed the class that was supposed to get me the scholarship to San Francisco Art Institute. I felt like my California dream was crushed, and I felt like my whole life was crushed. I just felt like I was a failure, and that I had no worth in this world. I felt like I needed to get down on my knees and pray, and I just prayed to God that night saying, "Dear God, I feel like I'm not going anywhere in life, and I don't feel like my life's heading in the right direction. I feel like I'm just going in a circle of going nowhere. God, will you show me the way? I can't do it anymore. Just show me where to go." I met with the educational consultant, and he told my parents and I about wilderness programs in Utah. I knew in my heart that God was saying, go, take that opportunity. As I got on that plane to go to Salt Lake City for wilderness, leaving Charlotte, something just seemed different. I felt at peace. And being out there for 2 months, it was hard. I didn't have a phone. There was nights where I felt like I was gonna be losing my fingers because it was so cold out there. I just had to keep my faith in God out there, those 2 months out there. 2 months living in the wilderness, my parents came out for Parents Week and they just saw a whole different me. A week later, my therapist in the wilderness calls. The staff came up to me and he said, "Ryan, your parents called it. They found a transitional program in Redlands, California. And they said that this transitional program can help you get on your feet with finding a job. They'll encourage you to go back to school, and they'll actually help you find your own apartment. This program can actually help you, give you the fundamentals of living on your own." And when I heard the news, that was awesome because I realized that the California dream has come to pass. God didn't forget about me and my California dream. I just felt excited, and I felt like all the craziness that I went through in Charlotte and going through the wilderness was worth it. One Sunday afternoon, one of the staff from the transitional program named Naomi came up to me and asked if I wanted to go to the rock.church. Pastor Jim Cobrae was preaching, and then came the altar call. And I wasn't sure if I was really ready to do all that because I knew I believed in God, but I didn't understand the whole Jesus concept. But then I felt like something was telling me, "Ryan, it's time for you to go up there." But I was ignoring it. And then Naomi asked me if I wanted to go up there, and I said, "Nope, I'm good." Then Naomi said, "Are you too prideful to go up there?" So I went up there and I became born again, and it was awesome. My life I felt more uplifted, and I felt like I actually had the California dream. Delight yourself in the Lord, and God will give you the desires of your heart. And I realized that when I prayed to God the night before I met the educational consultant, I was delighting myself in him, but was I willing to actually give him my whole life with it? It's been 2 years since I became born again, and I'm just amazed at how far God has taken me since 2 years ago. Today I'm living in my own apartment in Redlands, California. I got a job working with families for special needs. I went back to college at San Bernardino Valley College to learn film and television. I am a qualified speaker for the Inland Empire Speakers Bureau for an organization called Toastmasters. I'm now finishing up my internship here at the Rock Church for a video department, and I'm so happy that God blessed me with an awesome church family like The Rock. There are still some obstacles I'm trying to get over, but it's okay, because I know that since God has had me with the California dream, then He has me with whatever obstacle I go through here on this earth.